The Arizona Diamondbacks have found plenty of ways to lose games this season, but last night they found a way to grab a victory in an unusual way, playing spoiler and at the same time avoiding a sweep. Gerardo Parra managed to get on base in the bottom of the ninth on an error. 2 intentional walks later, third baseman Mark Reynolds came up to the plate. Reynolds leads the team in homers and strikeouts. Only one of two things could happen here, right? Wrong. Reynolds manages a walk to win the game. D-backs win 4-3, and the Dodgers' division lead has dwindled down to 2.5 games. The Diamondbacks are off tonight. The Phoenix Coyotes' 2-day auction began today, and a bankruptcy judge looking over the case entertained the possibility of rejecting both major offers to purchase the team. Both parties met today at the U.S. Federal Court building in Phoenix to discuss ownership of the team. Different media outlets covering the story waited outside. Most were Canadian. The prospect of landing another team north of the border is major news in Canada.
And hockey is all about the NHL, and to get an NHL team is the goal of any city in Canada that doesn't have an NHL team. People are just crazy about it.
A final decision on whether the team will stay in Glendale or relocate to Canada will most likely be made sometime next week. The Ultimate Fighter has been a launching pad for prospective MMA fighters like former champions Forrest Griffin and Rashad Evans. Not every fighter gets a chance to that life-altering, but Cameron Giadri met one Valley Gym owner who told us about his biggest battle in and outside of the octagon.
Just kickboxing.
Today you'll find gym owner and trainer Santino DeFranco working with top athletes.
You better throw though, or else he's just gonna stop.
His own battle began years ago when he tried out for the hit reality show, The Ultimate Fighter.
I went up there for the interviews, for the medical testing, all the stuff, and I went up there and I thought I hit a home run.
Santino got a call back from the UFC, but the news UFC president Dana White gave him was startling.
He was like, "No, bro, you have to go to the hospital." And I was like, "What?"
Santino had a brain aneurysm.
They told me I would never fight again. They said, "No, if you're done fighting," I had to go get a job.
Rather than walk away, Santino opened a gym, training others to do what he no longer could. His dream never died, and finally he called his doctors to apply for a fight license again.
They cleared me. Freak nature as it is.
As sudden as it had ended, his career started again. Santino earned a spot on another season, and while he didn't win it, just being there proved that sometimes the title of Ultimate Fighter can be earned outside of the ring. In Mesa, Cameron Giadri, Cronkite News.
A new season of The Ultimate Fighter begins next Wednesday, September 16th. The show includes 3 former NFL players and internet sensation Kimbo Slice. As for Santino, he won his first fight on the show before being eliminated and says he is still waiting for his next chance to fight. And finally, the most anticipated regular season in American sports is finally back. That's right, football fans. The NFL is right around the corner. The Pittsburgh Steelers host the Tennessee Titans in the city of Pittsburgh tonight. Of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers are the defending Super Bowl champions, beating your Arizona Cardinals in last year's most coveted game. Larry Fitzgerald's touchdown from Kurt Warner wasn't enough to hold off the Steelers and the driving Ben Roethlisberger, completing one of the greatest touchdown catches in Super Bowl history to Santonio Holmes. Kickoff between the Steelers and the Titans begins at 5:30. Now, the last time these two teams met, there was a little bit of controversy. Tennessee Titans players were found stomping on the terrible towel of the Steelers, which is a staple of the Steelers nation. So it should be a good one tonight.
Let's see if they do it again.